Welcome back to the Think and Grow Rich series, the step-by-step breakdown of the book that has helped create more millionaires than any other. In today's video, we're diving into Chapter 2, Desire, the starting point of all achievement. This chapter isn't just about wanting something, it's about deciding that you'll have it no matter what. Because every success story, every breakthrough, every fortune starts the same way, with a burning desire and a refusal to quit. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to be walking you through 3 powerful examples from the book and a couple you've likely never heard before that will show you exactly how to take your desire from a dream to something real. So if you're ready to turn your desire into real momentum, hit that like button and let's get into it. Your success doesn't begin with skill or connections or talent. It begins with a decision. A white-hot, unstoppable desire that says, this will happen, I don't care how long it takes, I don't care how hard it's going to be, I'm not leaving without it. Hill says it beautifully. The oak sleeps in the acorn. The bird waits in the egg. And dreams are the seedlings of reality. We all start from the same place, often with nothing but an idea, a whisper, a spark. But when we nurture that seed with belief and persistent action, it starts to grow into something unstoppable. Here are some powerful, real-life examples that Hill shares. Example number 1, Henry Ford and the impossible V8 engine. When Henry Ford set out to create a V8 engine, he gave his engineers the specs and told them to build it. They told him it couldn't be done. It wasn't physically possible, they said. The technology didn't exist. It defied engineering logic at the time. But Ford didn't accept that. He said, build it anyway. 6 months later, with still no progress, his team insisted it could not be done. Ford responded calmly but firmly. Produce it, I want it, and I will have it. Another 6 months passed, and guess what? They finally figured it out. That engine changed the car industry forever. The moral of this story, Ford's desire didn't die just because it was difficult, and he never accepted other people's limitations. He held the vision even when no one else believed, and that's what brought it to life. Example 2, and this one's powerful. Burn the boats, no retreat, only victory. In a story referenced throughout history, a general once led his outnumbered army across the sea to face a far greater enemy. When they arrived, his soldiers were scared. They knew they were the underdogs. But the general did something radical. He ordered his men to burn the boats they had arrived in. He turned to his soldiers and said, we either win or we perish. There is no retreat. And guess what? They won. Because the moment they had no way out, their desire to win became their only option. It became a burning desire. In this case, it was literally life or death. The lesson here? When you remove your plan B, your plan A becomes non-negotiable, a must. This is what Hill means by definiteness of purpose. It's what transforms a casual wish into an actionable goalpost. Example number 3 is the author's desire for his son's hearing. One of the most personal stories Hill shares in this book is about his own son, who was born without ears and doctors said would never hear or speak. But Hill refused to accept that as his son's destiny. He said, I too had a burning desire, and I intended to see that my son had the opportunity to hear and speak, regardless of the laws of nature. He visualized his son hearing, he affirmed it, he spoke it into reality long before it looked possible. Eventually, with persistence and innovation, his son did learn to hear, first through bone conduction technology, and later with other specialized devices. This wasn't a story about money, it was about the power of definite desire and belief. Desire is more than a feeling. It's a decision. It's a commitment, a refusal to settle. When your desire is strong enough, you will bend the circumstances. You'll find ways. You'll surpass the setbacks. And life will begin to rearrange itself around your will. The last example, and is our bonus example, is the 6 steps of desire. In the previous video and in chapter 1 of the book, we met Edwin C. Barnes, the man who decided he would be business partners with Thomas Edison, despite having no money, no experience, and no connection with him. Well, in chapter 2, Hill breaks down exactly how Barnes made his dream real. He followed what Hill calls the 6 steps to turn desire into gold. Step number 1, decide exactly what you want, a specific amount or result. Step number 2, decide what you will give in return for it. Time, effort, service, value. Step number 3, set a clear date for when you will have it. Step number 4, create a detailed plan and take action on it immediately. Step number 5, write a clear, concise statement of what you will do to get it. And finally, step number 6, read that statement aloud morning and night, visualizing and believing it is already yours. You see, this isn't just about writing your goal. It's about reprogramming your mind to believe in your vision so strongly that it starts to become real. Hill says that people who fail don't do so because they lack ability. They fail because their desire simply wasn't strong enough. So if you're feeling stuck, go back to this list, rewrite it, and recommit. Barnes didn't just want it, he obsessed over it. He acted on it daily. It was his North Star, and he eventually earned the exact thing he envisioned. And here's the truth that Hill wants us to understand so badly. Wishing for something isn't enough. You must become consumed by it. Here's the final takeaway from today's video. We all start at the same spot, usually at the bottom, and often with nothing but an idea that no one else sees or believes in except for us. But as Hill reminds us, no one can have a thing until they believe they can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Your job is to plant the seed and refuse to stop watering it. Because that desire you feel, that goal you can't let go of, it's already yours if you're willing to persist long enough to claim it. So let me ask you, what is the one goal you're ready to pursue with burning desire? What are you willing to give in return for it? Have you written it down? Are you reading it daily? Are you taking steps toward it regularly, even if it feels far away? I'd love to hear what your goal or desire is. So if you're up for it, drop it in the comments below. More importantly though, when you drop it in the comments, you're declaring it publicly, which makes it more probable for you to achieve. Because here's the real truth. Weak desires bring weak results, just as small fire makes a small amount of heat. But a burning desire creates big momentum. It draws people, ideas, and opportunities to you, eventually making it inevitable. So make sure your desire is big, powerful, and burning. If this message resonated today, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, Mind Body Evolution, because in the next chapter, we're talking about faith and how to build belief so strong, nothing can shake it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Now go out there and water your seed, and I'll see you in the next video.